Yo, my people, what is everybody saying? How is everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing well and okay. We are back. We are live again, man. Been a little while. What is it? 2 weeks, something like this. Just under 2 weeks, maybe. And I've been outside, man. I've been outside. I've been relaxing. I've been chilling. Yeah, I've been outside. I've been relaxing. I've been chilling. So yeah, hopefully everybody is doing well and okay. And hopefully all is good. Hopefully all is good, man. How is everybody been? Let me know in the comments, man. How has everybody been? Ben Jacobs bomber. What's he dropped? What's he dropped? What's Ben Jacobs dropped? Let me know. What's he dropped? 60 mil is it we've offered. There's a lot to catch up, man. There is a lot to catch up between me and you guys. So we will be doing a lot of catching up today. A lot of catching up. What has it been, like 13 days maybe? I've not been active. I've had shorts dropping though. But I'm dark as hell, bro. Look at how dark I got. I got a serious Taninsky, man. I got a mad tan right now. I've been a few countries, to be fair. A good few countries. 2 countries to be precise, Mexico and Morocco. And I've been enjoying my time, bro. Been thoroughly enjoying my time. Do you know what I'm saying? Been thoroughly enjoying my time. Let me make sure that the stream is all good and running okay. Let me just make sure. But not really much has happened, has there? Not really a lot has happened, bro. It's been nice and light, from what I can see. Anyways, yeah, streams are good. It's been nice and light, nice and easy. We've had fantastic weather over here, but it's not been as good as what I've been enjoying. To be fair, it's not been as good as that. I've been really relaxing, bro. To be honest, I've just like fully not been on social media as much. Not been on YouTube as much, not been anywhere really. Just been enjoying my time, bro. Enjoying my travels, enjoying weather, people, culture. Yeah, really have. And it's been good. People are saying, Mustafa saying, hopefully Stratford, I'm starving for dopamine. Why are you starving? Yeah, man, we starving. No cooking streams, no nothing, no streams, no chat, no banter, no enjoyment. That's why you lot need to go outside, man. That's exactly why you need to go outside and have time away from your phones. Do you know what I'm saying? You need time away from your phones. You need time away from everything, really. From everything. And the transfer window, you guys know, man. I did upload actually a video, though. I did upload a video on the channel about just transfer window in general. And bro, I don't like the transfer window, bro. You lot know me. I don't like the transfer window, bro. Players, buzzwords from journalists, players who we want to sign, we don't sign, we're dilly-dallying about, I don't really bother. When the season starts and the window closes, that's when I'll be like, okay, this is what we have signed. This is what we do in the season with. Other than that, it's just, bro, whatever happens in the window, cool story, bro. Like, yeah, I got this from Ricky, bro. Ricky's like that. He don't really bother with the transfer window. He just concentrates on what he sees on the pitch, and I'm the same now. I'm really the same. I just concentrate on what I see on the pitch. If anything off the pitch during the window goes on, I couldn't give a toss, bro. Only window I'm probably more bothered about the winter window because that is live with the season. The summer one, everybody's everywhere, bro. So I don't really care. I really don't care. But yeah, other than that, I've been having a good time, man. It's a lot to catch up on in terms of where I've been, what I've been doing, and a lot of things I've been enjoying, man. A lot of outside world I've been enjoying that I want to talk to you guys about. So I went to Mexico. The vlog is being worked on. I've been to Marrakesh. I went to Mexico for 7 days, which was lovely. But it wasn't enough. Off season, I like to be really as out as much as I can be, like out of the country as much as I can be. So then I decided to go to Morocco for 10 days. And I think 10 days was okay, but I could have done another 10 days, really and truly. I could have done another 10 days in Morocco, bro. Easily. I enjoyed Morocco's like one of my most favorite places I ever been. And I've been there 4 times now. I'd actually moved there. This time round, when I was in Morocco, I was like really deep in. It's the same time zone as the UK, give or take 1 hour sometimes. The weather's 100 times better. People are 100 times nicer. The culture is so much more friendly. The food is cheaper. Living lifestyle conditions and everything else is good. And value for money is much better there, bro. You lot need to get me to 100k, man, ASAP. So man can move to Marrakesh, bro. And if I wanted ever to come to the UK to watch United, I could just get a flight, and the flight is so cheap. It is so cheap. The flight to Morocco to UK is dust, really, in terms of prices. So yeah, I need to figure a way out to make the YouTube thing pop so I can have a residual income where I can live abroad. Because I defo would. Like, living in the UK is so overrated. Soon as I came to the UK, I was outside. I went for a walk yesterday. I had to have my umbrella out, bro. I had to have my umbrella out because it's raining. And the weather that you lot have been, I've been seeing people say, oh, the weather's been great in the UK and blah, 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 bro. It ain't been 40 degrees. It's not been 35 degrees. And I've been Marrakesh 2-3 times last year. But this time round, I got more involved in the culture, getting to know the people. I got more involved in knowing, connections and how things work, bank accounts and everything like that. And it was like, yo, the life there is actually much better. Like much better. So yeah, bro, I'm debating if I want to actually live in the UK full time. And even if you say 32 degrees here in the UK, but even if it's 32 degrees, you don't actually like the heat in the UK is not enjoyable. The weather in the UK is nice, but it's not like nice. It's okay, sunshine, sunshine. The people gas it up because they don't get enough sunshine here. That's the thing. UK doesn't see enough sunshine. So when there's sun and summer, people gas it up to the max. But it's not all that. It really is not all that, bro. I'll be honest. I tell you what, though. The KFC in Morocco is the best KFC I ever had in my life. It's the best and the worst. It's the best KFC and the worst KFC at the same time. It's mad. It's mad. I have some mad stories to share with you guys, to be fair. I have some mad stories, bro, to share what happened abroad, bro. Like, yeah. But before I get into the stories, let me just do this quickly. Hold on. Why is it not letting me? Let me just... There we go. Is it gone? There we go. Yeah, let me just drop a couple for you guys. There we go. Let me drop a couple for you guys. Big up to James. I see the people who are not commenting getting memberships. Big up Mark. Big up Nihal. And big up James. Big up Don F as well. The people watching. The regulars are watching. Yeah, love to you lot, man. Love to you lot. Yeah, I got a lot of stories to share with you, bro. A lot of stories, bro. Paula says, why didn't I get a membership again? Paula, man, you're not getting picked. I don't know. Well, keep watching. Maybe I might drop another 5 and you might get one. I don't know. But I don't know why you don't get one, bro. Maybe Mrs. Faz is programmed the chat so you don't get anything. I don't know. Listen to this story, yeah? So I went to Cancun for the first time. I've never been to Mexico before. And Mexico is a fantastic place, really good place, really enjoyable. Mexican people, lovely people, you know, lovely people. And I tell you what, going out in Mexico is very interesting. So let me tell you the story. Yeah. So we're in Mexico and I had a car. Actually, let me tell you the story about the car first. So got landed in Cancun airport, and our location where we were staying is an hour and a half away from the airport. So it's quite a bit of distance. Now, we don't have transfers from the airport to our location. No transfers. So we don't know how we're going to get there. Me, being me, I love to, you know me, you lot know me, I love to get involved. So I was looking at public transport, bro. It's 4 people, me and 3 other people, yeah? 2 girls, 2 boys. And I was thinking, bro, how do Mexicans, like, how do they use buses? Because there should be a bus for less than £5 to get us to our location. Considering we've just had a 10-hour flight, I want to get a bus. Anyways, no buses, right? Public transport is a myth. So then I say, okay, Uber. Do they have Uber? Let's look at an Uber. We're going to need a big Uber because there's 4 of us, 4 suitcases, 4 hand luggage, then some bags. So we're going to need a big bus, right? For 4 people. So I looked at an Uber, Uber in Cancun, and it's like £75 to go from airport to our location. That's crazy. £75. Okay, you divide it by 4, it's about 20 odd pound per person, right? Just under £30. We're thinking just under £30 just to get to the resort that we're staying, and then another £30 to come back. So it's £60 per person. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. So we see these stalls, enterprise, these Eurocar, all of these car rental stores, the stalls. There's about 5 of them. There's representatives in each stall. So me and my boy, we said, you know what? How much is a car rental? How much is it? Like, out of curiosity. So we go there. We start talking to these 2 senoritas. I told Mrs. Faz and the other friend, you lot hang fire there with the suitcase. Let me go and chat to these sisters. So me and my boy, we start chatting to these sisters. We say, listen, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Uno vehicle. How much, por favor? Little did I know that they speak very good English because they work in the airport. Anyways, they replied in fluent English. They said, look, car rental for the day, the cheapest car. I said the cheapest, bro. I don't want no Lambos, nothing mad. I want cheap, aircon and automatic. That's all I want. Cheap, aircon and automatic. She said car rental for the day is £27 a day. Right? Remember that number, £27 a day. I said, wow, that is great. £27 is fantastic. £27, you know, 2 of us can pay that, you know, it's whatever, because it's 2 couples. Okay, £27 is great, you know. For 5 days, that's the same amount as getting an Uber from here to the resort and back. That's a very good price. The other guys in the other stalls are watching us talk to these 2 sisters about the cars. So they start shouting us, hermano, hombre, hermano, por favor, come here, come here. So I told my boy, you speak to these 2 sisters in this stall. I'll go and speak to the other stalls. So I go to the other stalls, start talking to them about cars. They start showing me cars. I said, look, don't show me anything. Tell me price first. I don't want to see SUVs. You know, I know how to sell, bro. Yeah, I know what you lot are doing. Respect, but just tell me the price. One of the guys said, oh, how much did they offer? I said, what can you offer? Forget how much they offered. Tell me, how much can you offer? He said, okay, £25 a day. £27 from the two sisters. This one guy, he said £25 a day. I went to my boy. I said, yo, £25 a day, you know. Automatic, aircon, nice car, calm, 25. He said, oh, okay, £25. So we both head over to this guy, £25. We start talking. We start looking at the cars. Another guy from the third stall. There's 4 stalls. A guy from the third stall goes, hermano, come here, come to me, give me a hug. I said, okay, you chat to this brother for the £25. I'll go talk to this brother here. Let's see what he's got to offer. So at this point, it became a war of negotiation. People are literally fighting for our attention. So I've gone to him now. I've said, right, car, yeah, we're looking at this point. Don't show me the cars. Tell me the prices first. This guy said, listen, I'll give you a car, aircon automatic, brand new car, not a dinger, brand new 25 plate for £21 per day. I say, wow, what? This must be a catch. How's the first stall saying 27? He's saying 25, you're saying 21. So I've gone to the first stall with the two sisters. I said, what's your deposit on the car? Because when you rent a car, you need to pay deposit. She said, $600. I went to the second guy. What's your deposit? He said, like $300. I went to the guy I'm with now who said $21 per day. How much deposit? He said, for you, brother, hermano. And you know, abroad, yeah, they don't talk numbers. They do this. They show you calculator. For you. This is for you. I love it. I love how they don't tell you how much it is. They type like this. For you. This is for you. It's sick. International language, bro. When it comes to money, don't count. Just start typing on the calculator. He said, deposit for you. And then he was like, I said, oh, is it insurance included? He said, oh, insurance. Yeah, insurance. He starts thinking. I said, deposit for you. 150. I said, what? 150? Deposit? For a car? In Cancun? I couldn't believe it, bro. I could not believe it. And I said, okay. Now, the 2 stalls, not the girls, the stall with the girls, the 2 stalls, one guy. They start battling. I said, oh, he's offered me 21 as well, £21 a day, $21 a day. He then comes back, my guy comes back, said, I'll give you a discount. Brother, come. You know, when you start walking off, they hate it. They say, no, look, for you. £21 per day, no, for you. We then finally agreed on £19 a day. With premium insurance, with breakdown cover. He said, if you get breakdown cover, it's £19 a day. If you don't get breakdown cover, it's £21 a day. I said, why is it cheaper with breakdown cover? He said, it's because with breakdown cover, the cars are more protected, because in Mexico, in Cancun, people might smash your window, We're haggling for deposit, all of this. Eventually, we agreed on 1950, with thingy. And then we agreed that we're going to have the car for 3 days. And if you want for more days, we just extend it. No problem, for the same price. I couldn't believe how easy, simple, and cheap it was. I just couldn't. £19 a day, bro. They then took us in a minibus to the car location where the cars are. I said, where's the office? He pointed at the office like it's over there. So I said, okay, cool, no problem. I was like a bit scared because you're always like nervous when you don't know what's going on abroad. Took us to the office. It's an actual Enterprise, but Enterprise, the brand, the company Enterprise, but it's their Mexican version. So it's legit, proper people with suit and proper office, proper paperwork. Now, I did not have my license with me. I had my, for some reason, I always had my provisional license. I don't have my actual license. My actual driving license, I don't usually carry it. When you get a driving license in the UK, you give your provisional in for a license, but I didn't have to for some reason. I still have my provisional license. Anyways, I had my provisional license, yeah, and it's got learner on it. He said, Mexico, learner, no learner. I was shocked. I was scared, bro. I was like, yo, these man, do they know L in UK means learning? But I had a full license. I had a picture of my license, but I had a hard copy of my older license. He said, no problem, no problem. Like, I gave him my license. He took it, looked at it, quick, gone to the office, showing us cars, bro, nice cars, big, in, you know, obviously South America, big cars, big SUVs. They gave us this beautiful, perfect Kia 2025 digital dash, aircon perfect, comfortable. It was just a nice car, bro. I would actually have that car. It was really, really nice. Sorted me out, gave me the paperwork. I made sure to understand everything. I made sure they write down by hand, sign every price, explanation, bullet point, detail. I didn't want to miss a single beat. And then we finally got the car for £19 a day. And then we ended up having it for 3 days, but we extended it for the whole trip simply because we were driving from our resort to the center every day, which was an hour drive there, hour drive back. And I was the designated driver every day, all day. But it was great, bro. Driving was great. Now, when you drive in Mexico, you drive on the right-hand side, which is the opposite of the UK. At first, I was a bit shook, but, you know, within the hour, I was okay. Now, Mexico has checkpoints with them with machine guns. Bro, I was so shook going through checkpoints, bro. These are not police. Like, they're not just police, bro. These are brothers with balaclava and machine guns in 36-degree heat, full bulletproof vest, extra magazines. They might even have a couple grenades or smoke bombs. I don't know. But the gun is massive, huge. And every one of them have it. And there's like 5 man outside and God knows how many inside in every checkpoint. It is so scary, bro. I remember I asked one of the police officers for a picture. My friends were telling me, Mrs. Faz was telling me, you're fucked, you're crazy. How did you know? Jishan, see, he knew. Bro, I asked him for a picture. The guy looked at me like I was an idiot. They looked at me like, are you thick? Are you actually all right? They didn't even smile. That's the maddest thing. They didn't even smile. They just looked at me. And just like, sussed me out. Like they were assessing me, bro. I said, bro, I just want a picture, bro. Then I found out why you don't ask the police for the picture, bro. You don't talk to them, let alone picture. You do not approach them. You don't. Because the cartel send people to take pictures with the police so then they can broker to their family members. I never knew this. I'm just enjoying my life. I'm just a, tourist. So on our drive there, we need to go to a shop. Anyways, on our drive there, we need to go to a shop. So we stopped at a store, local store. And I'm talking local store. Like there's the main roads, the dual carriageway, the highway. I've gone off the highway. I've gone into the suburbs. Now I'm in the hood. I'm in the hood of Mexico, bro. I'm seeing a guy sell coconuts on the side of the road. No, you can't pay contactless. I'm seeing a corner shop with cage in the front door. There's cages on the window. So it's a hood. It's the hood. So I've stopped. I've come out the car. Everybody's come out the car. They've gone to the shop because they need to buy something. And I've gone across the road myself alone. I've seen this one hermano selling coconuts. And I love coconuts, bro. So I said, uno coconut hermano, por favor. So he starts with a machete. He starts the coconut. And I start filming this. I just be like, yeah, man's in Mexico. Like this with my phone. Yeah, Mexico. From the corner of my eye, I see blue lights and red lights. Lights don't mean they're pulling anyone over in America, in South America. Lights just mean lights. I don't know why. When a police turns their lights on, you think pull over. But in South America, in Mexico, it's not the case. They have their lights on 24/7. There's a junction. Stop at a junction and then you turn. Yeah? I'm videoing and I've turned and the camera's now on the police. The police have stopped at a junction. They're turning and instead of turning all the way, they've stopped in the middle of the road in the junction. And they put their window down and they're looking at me. I've got a coconut in my left hand, phone on my right hand, and I'm recording like this. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Wow, wow, wow. Bro, they were... And the gun is so big, you can see the arm trying to rest on the armrest. And the wrist is above the window. You know the butt of a gun? It's like this, like this. Resting on the edge of the window. I don't know if they thought I was friends with Chapo or whatever, bro. I don't know. Big up Chapo. Big up all of them guys. I don't know you. I don't want to. Good luck to you lot. The police were staring for time. I was shook. I just had to turn around and start acting like I didn't even see them. I didn't even see them. So that was another interaction with the police. And I'm very friendly. So I went to this one beach, I remember, to do jet skiing. I'm at this beach jet skiing. And I'm waiting for my jet ski at the beach. And I see police on the beach with machine guns. Why do you need police in the beach, bro? I don't know. Why do you need police on the beach? 2 of them patrolling. In broad daylight. It's like 1 p.m. And I found out later that apparently the cartel would go to the beach and just ras off tourists. I know this. And yeah, the boats as well, bringing in packages, bringing in the goods. I did not know that, bro. I'm just waiting for my jet ski. But the cartel are probably so clever, bro. They probably use jet skis, party boats, everything, fish boats, whatever they can to export or import the stuff, whatever. And I looked at the police, I said, "You're right." The police, again, no facial expression, bro. They don't, it's like they don't have feelings. I think part of the Mexican police training is to make sure you don't smile and have training for feelings, bro. No empathy. They don't care if you whatever. To them, anything can be a danger, bro. Like, it's mad. And it's hot, bro. Like, I'm in shorts, topless, or in a vest. It's hot. And they're in full kit. Heavy kit. Army type kit. All the time on duty. Crazy, bro. Crazy. I was too relaxed, actually. I was a bit too relaxed. But I didn't have no altercation, no problem. Nobody caused me any trouble. Would I go back again? For sure. I would go back again. For sure. Mexico was fun. It was fun. I remember one time, right, in my stay in Mexico, we wanted to go to this place, yeah, this venue. Got a bar, music, whatever. and they have promoters outside on the street. So I spoke to this promoter, and the promoter said it's £40 per person for entry to this club across the road. I said, oh, we want a table. He said, yeah, we'll give you a table for £40 per person. You get unlimited drinks, you get your entry, it's got aircon, whatever, and good music, and you'll have a table. I said, that's a very good deal. That's a very good deal. Normally, you want a table anywhere else, it's going to be like £500 per person, £400 per person. This is £40. I was like, wow, this is very good. And the venue looked nice. The venue looked great and whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So we got to the venue. All right, we got to the venue. The promoter, took the money. I went to the exchange, got the money, gave the promoter the money. The promoter gave it to the manager, all good. The manager took us to the venue. It had a dance floor, VIP, and it looked like super VIP above VIP. So they took us to super VIP. I was happy. I was like, okay, this is nice. This is cool. Right, okay. They gave us a table, yeah? Like a circle table that can fit 2 people. I said, okay, no problem. Then they gave us 2 chairs. I said, hermano, por favor, 4 chairs. There's 4 of us. I need 4 chairs. You only give me those chairs. The guy looked at me and he just said no. I said, what do you mean no, bro? I negotiated a table for 4 people with the promoter outside. What do you mean no? He said, no, de nada. No. But I don't, it's hot. I don't want a headache. I just want to relax. I said, I'm going to the manager. Straight away, Fazinho kicked in. My Karen inside of me kicked in. I said, I'm going manager, bro. Where's the manager, bro? Can I get a manager? So anyways, went to the manager. He's outside. Managers are always outside in Mexico. So went to the manager and I said, hermano, I ordered a table, £40 per person for 4 people. Why is the guy inside giving me a table with 2 chairs? What are the other 2 people going to do? Stay stood up? How does that make sense? He said, he looked at me dead in my eye and he said, brother, you bought a table. With the promoter, you bought table. You didn't buy chairs. I said, what? I said, what? So I've gone to a venue and I've reserved a table, but I've not reserved chairs. Is that what you're telling me? At that point, my head, I didn't know how to process that, bro. I actually did not know how to process it. I lost my head. I just told him straight. I said, oh, so this is how you lot do it in Mexico. I just lost my head, bro. I was about to crash out. I said, no way you're going to finesse me like this, bro. No freaking way. You're going to finesse me by saying, you're not going to give me 2 chairs. I just said, bro, I'm going to the police. I'm going to the police, bro. F this. Then they eventually gave us 2 more chairs and we had 4 chairs. But in Mexico, if you're going out, make sure you negotiate all the terms and conditions, bro, because that was funny, bro. I couldn't believe what I just heard, that you reserve the table, but you don't get chairs with the table. You have to reserve the chair. Like, I never understood that. Never understood it. But it was funny. It was funny and it was a story to tell and it was fun. Definitely fun. I really enjoyed it, bro. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. Coming back from Mexico, we missed our flight nearly. Yeah, we missed our flight. But the airport staff were kind enough to rush us through security and everything. And went straight to the plane with our suitcases. We couldn't check in our suitcase because we missed our check-in time. I'm too relaxed when it comes to flying. Too relaxed. Like, if the flight is at 8, I'll get to the airport at like 6:30. I don't like waiting, checking in and waiting, bro. I don't like it. I like to go like 10, 15 minutes before check-in closes. Like 20 minutes before check-in closes, max half an hour. I don't like to be early in the airport. I know some people go to the airport 4, 5 hours early. I don't know how they do it, bro. You wait before your check-in opens, then you check in, then you wait before your gate opens, then you go to your gate, then you wait. And, too much waiting, bro. I don't like it. But yeah, on the way back to the airport in Cancun, we missed our check-in. And bro, we had to beg. Bro, we had to beg the airport staff, please, let us check in, please. The flight's not left. The flight is not left. People are boarding, but the flight hadn't left. I said, please, let us. And they said, listen, the only way is I have to speak to the airport management, and then if they let you in through security. And then they rushed us through security, bro. And the Mexican airport security, they do not mess around. They rinse your suitcase like crazy, bro. They rinse it. But yeah, it was all okay. Eventually got on the flight. We were like the last people to get on the flight, so that was all right. And then what else, bro? Morocco was fun as well. Bro, Morocco was fun. Let me tell you the story about Morocco, bro. Yeah? Who is watching the stream who's been to Marrakesh before? Bro, Marrakesh is a different type of place, bro. Different type of place. So I've been to Marrakesh loads of times. I have this one taxi driver who I always message if I want to go anywhere. He's a yellow cab driver. Muad, his name is Muad. He's my guy. I have him on WhatsApp. If I want someone picking up, if I want to go somewhere, I WhatsApp him. He comes and picks me up. He's like my driver. And he's such a nice guy, Muad. Well, that's what I thought. Last year when I went to Marrakesh, Muad, he treated me nice. He charged me very cheap. He was good, whatever. Muad, I text him that I'm landing at this date, at this time.
Gang, where did you go, Browski?
Oh, big up to O Silva. I was on holiday, bro. I'm just catching up from holiday. I was on holiday, my guy. I was on holiday, enjoying, relaxing. And now I'm sharing my stories from holiday. So yeah, Muad, yeah, the taxi driver in Marrakesh. I text him saying, Muad, I'm coming. My flight is at this time. I need you to pick me up from the airport. All right, cool. Muad said, cool, no problem. Landed at Marrakesh, gone through security. Muad is outside waiting for me. Brilliant. Muad, amazing. I recorded him. I said, Muad, man, you're my guy. I love you. You know, how's your son? How's your wife? Everything great. I was gassed. Muad was amazing. Got to the Airbnb. It was like 20 minutes from the airport. Very close, not far. 20 minutes is nothing. I said, Muad, how much? How much roughly? He said 250 to 300 dirham, which is 25 to 30 pounds. I said, oh, okay. Mrs. Faz was like, wait a minute. 25 to 30 pounds for a taxi in Marrakesh. Shouldn't it be cheaper? Like, considering these are UK prices, shouldn't it be cheaper? I started making lousy excuses for Muad. I said, no, he waited for us. Look how nice he is. He takes our suitcases. He always tells me if I need anything, blah, blah, blah. But in the back of my head, I was like, hold on. That is a lot, isn't it? That is a lot. Like, 30 pounds for a 20-minute drive in Marrakesh. That's UK, that's like UK prices. Like, that don't even make sense. But I was in the back of my head, I was like, no, Muad won't cheat me. He always gives me the right price. He always gives me discount price. I thought that is a discounted price. I thought, oh, he waited for me in the airport, so there's waiting fee. He took me to a supermarket before I got to the Airbnb because I needed to buy milk, water, a couple bits. So he waited there. I was like, oh, you know, it makes sense. Next day, I said, oh, let's go to the Medina. to the town center from our Airbnb. But I said, let's get a bus. A bus in Marrakesh is £1, less than £1, actually. It is less than £1. I said, okay, how much is it if I got Muad? It's about £8-9. So I'm walking to the bus stop. Me and Mrs. Faz said, okay, we'll get the bus. We'll be like locals. We'll get the bus. Bro, I got to the bus stop. On Google Maps, it says there's a bus stop right here. So I walked there. I'm looking around. There's no bus stop. I say, what? Where's the bus stop? So I find these two people on the side of the road. I said, excuse me, English? Yeah, a little bit. Where's the bus stop? They said, there's no bus stop. I said, what? He said, yeah, if you see the bus, just wave. I said, where's the bus stop? Because I need to go that way. They're showing me a bus stop which is across the road, which is going the opposite way. They said, no, there's no bus stop, bro. Like, you may think that there's bus stop on Google Maps, but it's actually not here. It's like somewhere else. I said, oh my God. But the local then told me, download this app called InDrive. InDrive is Moroccan Uber. I said, oh, okay. He said, InDrive is good. Use InDrive. Use InDrive. They didn't say much, just use InDrive. Now, I heard about InDrive before on TikTok and, people said use InDrive. I downloaded the app. On InDrive, you can put your pickup location. You can put your drop-off destination. And here's the catch about InDrive. You set the price of how much you want to pay the taxi driver. What?
Glad you are back. Got me up before 5 a.m. to watch.
Oh, big up Suj. Listen to the stories of my travels, bro. Bro, in InDrive, you set the price. I never knew. There's a recommended price. It might be 40 dirham, but you can offer 30 or 35. I said, this is amazing. Then I realized from my Airbnb to the airport, guess how much Muad charged me? £30. My taxi driver that I love and I adored, he charged me £30 from the airport to the Airbnb. Guess how much the taxi was on InDrive from Airbnb to the airport? It was less than £10, bro. It was less than £10, bro. Muad's been scamming me for 2 years. And I thought he's amazing. I never ever WhatsApped him again, bro. I never WhatsApped him again, bro. God damn it, man. Motorbike. You could get Uber, InDrive, scooter. So one person sits in the back. Scooter to the airport is £3. I couldn't believe Muad been charging me £20, £25, £15. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, I was in Marrakesh getting scooters, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I was getting scooters. This scooter driver, he said he supports Arsenal. He said he's an Arsenal fan. I said, bro, stop the trip, bro. Stop. Bro, scooter is £1.50, bro, to go from my house in Marrakesh to the city centre. Muad was charging me about £15-12. It's £1. One. Big up Halimi in the chat. I've been on holiday, bro. I've been on holiday, so I've not been active. I'm back now. But yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy. I saved so much money, bro. So much money getting InDrive, bro. InDrive. Imagine InDrive in the UK where you set the prices what you want to pay. That would be amazing. And drivers can send you offers as well. You know, if you say you want to pay 40 dirham, they can say, oh, they send you an offer for 50, and then you can negotiate on the app. But it's so good. But InDrive, here's the catch. InDrive is illegal in Morocco. And the drivers, the taxi, aren't regulated taxi. They're people in private vehicles who just download the app. It's like Uber Eats. But instead of delivering food, they deliver the people. It's not regulated. It's illegal. And yellow cab drivers, they hate private vehicle InDrive people. It's like, you know, people who drive their private vehicle, they just want to do a couple of trips, make a bit of side hustle money. One taxi driver chased our quote-unquote driver because he was in a taxi. Our guy was in a taxi. He's just a normal guy, got the app and picking and giving people lifts for money for side change. And taxi drivers hate it, bro. They beat up people for using the app. They hate it. But then the taxi drivers use it themselves. They use the app themselves. Basically, the normal drivers are taking money away from the taxi drivers. But the reason why people use normal drivers is because yellow cab drivers charge you so much. It's like black cab in the UK fighting Uber drivers. That's basically what's going on in Morocco. The yellow cab drivers are black cab drivers who do not like people who are doing who are picking up customers. They hate it. Everybody knows black cab in the UK is super expensive. Super, super expensive. Same like in Morocco. The yellow cab, super expensive, bro. Super expensive. But the taxi drivers do it to themselves. If they were cheaper, more people would use yellow taxis. But they see tourists, they want to flog you. Bro, let me tell you this story, yeah? I went to a barber in Marrakesh, yeah? I needed a quick trim. I went to Marrakesh with no trim. So I needed a trim. So I asked this guy, where's the barber shop? He took me to the barber shop, got to the barber shop. I said, bro, you know, I'm clever. I don't get scammed. I do not get scammed abroad, bro. Muad been scamming me already, though. So, hey, ho. So I asked this barber, bro, how much to, like, shape my beard and give me fade? Just a fade. How much? You know, Moroccans have nice haircut. So how much? He said, 50 dirham, 100, it's like that. He just said couple numbers and then sat me down. I was like, oh, you know what? Okay. How bad can it be? Probably 10, 15 quid. Bro, sat down, did my beard, shave, nice, nice, fade, nice. I thought it's done. I thought the haircut's done. Next thing you know, the barber pulls out a thread. And he starts threading my beard like this. Have you ever had your beard threaded, bro? That shit painful, bro. Now, I didn't order threading, but he's already started. He was so quick. He finished the fade. He put the trimmer down. And then he was doing something. All of a sudden, I see a thread in his hand. And one end is in his mouth. Fingers. Like this. And he's on my beard like this. Threading my beard line, bro. Threading my eyebrows. I was like, I'm thinking to myself, on God, I'm not lying, bro. I got this on video because I videoed the whole trim. I videoed the whole trim, bro. 45 minutes. I don't know why I did it. I just thought, you know, for the vlog, go on. I'll video the whole trim. Let me show you, yeah? Bro. 45 minutes. I videoed, bro. Bro, look, he's threading. Look. All right, so he's done the threading now. And I thought, you know what? Cool, threading. All right, like super sharp beard line. It's going to last long, whatever. Cool. I was gassed. It wasn't that painful. So I'm ready to get up. But you don't get up until they take the cloth off. Right? You don't get up. So then, all of a sudden, he went into a bucket. And it's like this black stuff. He's getting out. And I thought it's hair gel. I thought, oh, you know what? Hair gel. Go on then, son. Go on. Let's have some hair gel. Let's go and put some hair gel on. Go on. Got excited, didn't I? All of a sudden, he's getting this black stuff. Looked like hair gel. And he just got like 2 fingers, scooped it up, and then he went on my face like this. Bro. I'm not joking, bro. You see the black stuff? There's the black stuff, yeah? I'm not joking, bro. Next thing you know, let me show you. This is me looking at him. This is me looking at him, bro. The guy pulled face mask. I didn't ask for face mask. I did not ask. All right, okay. Anyways, face mask. Cool. I'm looking at the time. I'm reminiscing what the fuck have I got myself into. Right, okay, cool. Face mask done. He peels my face mask off. And I'm thinking, you know what? Face mask off. He's probably going to wash me, wipe my face with a little towel or whatever. Everything's going to be cool, done quick. Yeah, all done, innit? So then I see him like get, shaving, what's that called? The foam. He starts getting shaving foam. He starts prepping shaving foam with that little foam brush. My dad used to use it. OGs use shaving foam. It's such a manly thing. When you put foam and then you shave. You know what? I was like, I'm feeling like a proper man. I'm a man. I'm getting a shaving foam. Gillette, the best a man can get. So I said, you know what? Fair enough. So he's making the foam. I said, yeah, go on. You know what? Go on. I might as well treat myself. I was getting happy, feeling good. This is like when the sisters go to get a facial. When the sisters get facials and face stuff. This is the man's facial. So making the foam. So I thought he's going to put the foam like, hey. Bro. He put the fucking foam all over my fucking face. I'm not fucking joking, bro. Look at my fucking face. In my nose and everything. In my eyes. Nah, bro. I was like, what? Now my eyes are closed at this point. Because if I open, they're going to start burning and stinging. I was like, what the fuck? I'm shook because I've got bare cash in my man bag, which is hung up. My man bag is hung up on the rail. But I was kind of like safe because it was recording. The video's been recording. It's a 45-minute video. So he's foamed my face now. Then, I thought, okay, he's just going to wash me off and it'll be done. He tapped my shoulder and he showed me a chair over there and he said, go sit over there. So I thought he meant sit over there nice and calm, no problem. Bro, I sat down, you know where they wash your hair in barbers. I sat down like this. He said, no. Bend over. He told me to bend over the sink. He showed me. So I got up, I was bent over like this, bro. Water on the top. Bent over. I'm not joking. Look. The man had me bent over in a barbershop, bro. On a chair. With my knees. Bro, I was bent over like this. on the chair, my knees on the chair, like this. Not my feet were not touching the floor. Bro, the guy washed my face. Like, washed everything, blah, blah, blah. Yeah? Put his fingers around my nose, inside my nose, washed my eyes, everything, bro. And the water was so hot. Oh my days, the water was so hot. I was too scared. At this point, I've been violated. I was too scared to say anything, bro. I was too shook, scared, and he touched me so many times. I was just too shook to say anything, bro. After that, he gave me a little like this, you know, whatever. Wiped my face, shampooed my hair. I didn't ask for shampoo, bro. I didn't ask for foam on my face. I didn't ask for a facial. I didn't ask for threading. I didn't ask for face mask. I didn't ask for any of this. Washed my hair, sat me down, and then I finally, when I was ready to pay the bill, I said to him, "How much, bro? How much?" This guy was a good guy. He not a good guy in the sense of like whatever, but he had like nice music on. He was having Tupac, Biggie. He had nice music on. I said, "How much?" He said, "Go on your phone. Go on your calculator." You know, international language is calculator. What did I tell you earlier in the stream? When it comes to money and abroad, they don't tell you the numbers, bro. They tell you to pull up your calculator. Pulled up my calculator. There's a customer on the side, by the way, like on another chair. So there's customers in the shop. Pulled up my calculator. Yeah. And he just typed this number. $400 dirham is 36 pounds. I got charged 36, nearly 40 pounds for that, which I thought is going to be 5 pounds. Did I complain? No. Did I lie to myself and say it felt good? Like paying? Yes. Did I negotiate? No. Was I scammed? Yes. Was I happy about it? Until I met Mrs. Faz, yes. Because when I told Mrs. Faz, yeah, bro, she was so shocked that she wasn't even angry. I spent 40 pounds on a haircut, on a shape up in Marrakesh. I spent 30 pounds to get from the airport to the Airbnb and 40 pounds for a shape up. That's 70 pounds. I spent 70 pounds on fuck all. I don't know why, but I didn't have the courage to fight him and negotiate, bro. I was too embarrassed. I was embarrassed at the fact that I even allowed him to thread and face mask and shampoo and shaving foam my face. Like, I was too shook. I walked out, and you know what? I wore the nicest smile on my face. I said, you know what? Yeah, my name is Faz and I paid 40 pounds. And what? And what? This is what you get for cheating on your barber. Don't be a cheat. Do not cheat on your barbers, bro. My barber could never do that to me. He could never, ever, ever do that to me, bro. He just couldn't. He just couldn't. I can't believe I got scammed like this, bro. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's what's happening in Marrakesh. There's more stories, to be fair. You know, a lot more stories. Went to this one restaurant in Marrakesh, and for a starter, bread, as a starter, for a couple slices of bread, it's 13 pounds. Are you fucking taking the piss? And this restaurant is on every TikTok recommendation. Every TikTok recommendation is recommending this restaurant. Go to this restaurant. Go to this restaurant. It's called Otto, Otto, in Marrakesh. And I went there. I took Mrs. Faz there for just, to say that we've been. £13 for bread. And guess what? Funniest thing is, we were the only customers in the entire restaurant. No fucking wonder. We got to the door and they said, "Oh, do you have a reservation?" Who the fuck is reserving £13 bread, bro? Now, there are other restaurants I went to from TikTok that were amazing. Cool. Listen, not all were bad. A lot of them were amazing. Some of them are my favorites now. But bro, £13 for bread. Bread. By the way, the restaurant is not fancy. It's not super fancy. It's not busy. It's not crazy aesthetically. There's nothing crazy about it. There's no entertainment. There's nothing special about it. It's just very nice for pictures. The walls are done up and everything. The ceiling is nice. And they got a rooftop, which is nice. Well, every Tom, Dick and Harry in Marrakesh has got a rooftop. You can get rooftop galore in Marrakesh. Endless rooftops. So it's nothing special. But people have recommended it because it's got loads of people have been. They've enjoyed it. Coca-Cola, bro. Coke Zero, £8, bro. £8 for Coca-Cola, bro. For a can, one can, not a jug, one fucking can. I ordered 2 Sprites. And then I said, I want the bill. I want the fucking bill, bro. And the waiter had the cheek to come and say, would you like to take more time to, order food? Are you taking the fucking piss? Are you actually taking the fucking piss? Man said, nah, bro. But then, on the other hand, the KFC, like I said, the KFC in Marrakesh, bro. Oh my. I will literally fly to Marrakesh for one day just to quench my KFC thirst, because the KFC, the nicest KFC I ever had in my life. I want to cry because the KFC was so good. The service in the KFC is the worst I have ever had in my life. Worst. It takes about 35 minutes just for you to order your food. Then it takes another 25 minutes for them to prepare your food. There's 3 to 4 staff members behind the till, but only one person is taking the order and one person is making your order. The other 2, they pick up a piece of chicken and they put it there. Then they pick it up from there and then they put it there. They pick up chicken from there and they put it there. It's like they're just playing with the chicken. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I swear to God, I'm not lying. If you've been to Marrakesh KFC in the Medina, you will know what I'm talking about, bro. The chips, dreamy. The chicken is better than sex. The bread, wow. The coleslaw, wow. The rice, wow. Everything, wow. But the service. And you know what's worse? We ordered a burger, yeah? Because we were fat. We were being fat, bro. We were just like, we're on holiday, we're going to enjoy. We got a bucket box meal and we got a burger. The burger on the picture says it's a spicy jalapeno chicken burger. They gave us the burger. We opened the burger. We went to our seat, opened the burger. There's no jalapeno. I said, right, okay, right, then whatever. Jalapeno, no jalapeno, cool, whatever. Sauce is there, eat. We went again. We went to KFC like 4 or 5 times. The second time we went, we got the same meal. We got the exact same meal every time. This time, we didn't get anything extra. We just got the meal. Come back to our table. We look around our meal, plate, tray. Oh, wait. We're supposed to get 4 pieces of chicken, chips, drink, and bun and coleslaw. Look at my tray. I've not got no bread. They forgot my bread. So I've gone to the thingy now. Where's my bread? They said, oh, bread finished. I said, if the bread is finished, why didn't you tell me? When you challenge them, they dislike it. They hate it. When you challenge the staff members, like, bro, I ordered a meal with bread. There is no bread. You took my order, didn't give me the bread. And when I'm challenging you as to why you didn't give me the bread, you're getting frustrated. Where is my bread, bro? And if there was no bread, why didn't you fucking tell me? Because I wouldn't have ordered it. Said, oh, do you want something else? Well, actually, I said, like, okay, there's no bread. Can you give me something else? He said, oh, what do you want? Sauce? We'll give you 2 sauces. Don't fucking piss me off. But then when you eat the chicken, you forget about all of the pain. The third time we went, got the same meal. This time they gave us extra chips. But I ordered chicken wings. I ordered wings on the side. I got my tray, went to the table, start eating because there's bare things. There's 4 pieces of chicken. There's my bread. There's the coleslaw. There's my drink. There's the burger as well. I said, oh, Mrs. Faz, remember we got chicken wings? She said, oh, yeah, where are they? I'm looking. Like maybe it's under one of the packets. No chicken wings. They forgot my chicken wing. Gone downstairs, there is a fucking queue of 15 people. And one guy is serving them. And the guy who's serving them is like clicking a button, going and packing an order. In the middle of picking up an order, he's going and packing another order, clicking a button, going. Bro, 15 people are waiting to place an order. About 4 people are waiting for their order. I skipped the entire queue. I went to the front and I said, excusez-moi, because they speak French there as well. Excusez-moi. S'il vous plaît, chicken wing. Oui, chicken wing, oui. Where, bro? Luckily, I kept my receipt. And again, they looked at me like I was lying. They started matching up the receipt to the order thing on the screen and everything. I said, bro, why would I fucking lie over some chicken wings, bro? You see me nearly every day. You come here like I'm here all the time, bro. Where's my chicken wings, bro? S'il vous plaît, chicken wing. Poulet, s'il vous plaît, poulet. I was picking up a little bit of French. You know me, I'm Mr. International. Then the girl, bro, she's dilly-dallying, whatever. Bro, just give me some chicken wings. You're not going to go bankrupt if you give me 3 chicken wings, bro, because that's what I ordered, 3 chicken wings. You're not going to go bankrupt. Just give me 3 chicken wings. I don't understand people, bro. Don't fucking understand. Then the guy who took my order said, oh, yeah, he did order chicken wings. You didn't give him? No? Okay, give him chicken wings. They then packed my chicken wings and they kept it to the side. I'm like, what the fuck? You packed my chicken wings. I'm stood here at the till. You packed it in front of me, but you're not giving it to me. What kind of torture is this? Bro, I was debating. Shall I just fucking go behind the counter and pack the shit myself? Because you don't know me. I lose my shit. I lose my shit, bro. I was pissed. Like and sometimes like you at the front of the queue, they'll just ignore you. They literally ignore you. Now I get it. You know, they're working hard. They see customers all day. It's not a lot of money, barely anything. They're pissed with their life or whatever. They're sad. You got other stress. I get all of that. I get it. I really, really do. I sympathize. But I just don't like incompetence. I don't like incompetence, bro. I'm not going to disturb you. I don't want to disturb you. I even have sympathy if you get my order wrong. But don't look at me like I'm lying or don't look at me crazy. Just say, oh, I'm really sorry that's happened. Let me just get that fixed for you. No problem. And that's it. Done. Sorted. Yeah, thank you very much. You know what? Have a good day. No problem. Happens. Shit like this happens. It's all right. I always give people benefit of the doubt. But the moment I fucking crash out, I'm the bad guy. I was losing my shit, bro. I even recorded it on the vlog. I said, bro, people were looking at me like they were obviously people who speak English. They were looking at me saying like, this place is the worst but the best at the same time because the chicken is just addictive. There is no other taste like this chicken in this Marrakesh KFC. There's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. I want to try the KFC in Saudi and Dubai because I heard that they are also up there in terms of the best KFC in the world. So I really want to go and try it. Really, really want to go and try it one day. But yeah, the KFC, bro, what a thing. If you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen as well. Bro, I seen a car on fire in the middle of city center. In the middle of town center, bro. A car on fire in Marrakesh. And 100+ people were stood around the car. No concern if the car blows up in their face. One guy took a fire extinguisher, went under the car and started extinguishing the fire. I couldn't believe it. The fire brigade came, and by the time the fire brigade came, the locals had put out the fire. Like, the community aspect of things in Marrakesh is so nice. It's so nice, bro. It's so nice. There's such a community in Marrakesh, and people help each other so much. Do you know what I'm saying? They help each other so much, and it's so nice to see. Literally so nice to see. But yeah, I had a great time, bro. I had a really good time. I enjoyed myself, and I'll definitely go back again next year. Definitely go back again next year. And you guys will see all the stuff in the vlogs. You know, the vlogs will be up and running soon enough, and you'll see all the shenanigans. I did a lot of activities there, so it was so much fun. But on the other hand, obviously I've not been streaming because I've been abroad traveling and stuff. I will be streaming soon. So look out for that. But what's going to happen is I'm going to do a marathon stream. So the marathon stream will start this week at some point. And it'll be basically me playing with Manchester United. And I won't quit until I win the treble. That's the stream. Marathon stream. Win the treble with Manchester United. Or don't quit. I will not quit the stream. And I don't know how long it's going to take. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 week. I don't know, bro. I don't know how long I can stream. I don't know. But we will keep going until I win the treble. So, yeah. We're ready. We're locked and loaded. And we're going to start this week. I don't actually know if you can stream for 12 hours or more on YouTube, because I'm sure after 12 hours, YouTube ends your stream, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm really, really sure that YouTube ends your stream. But yeah, we're going to do a marathon stream all summer. There'll be different marathon streams all summer. So look out for it. Start this week. The planning is done. Everything's done. You just gotta click and go. But yeah, in terms of Man United, bro, what else do you want me to say? There's fuck all going on. Let's actually see what's going on. We submitted a bid for Burning 16 Manchester United and City. Chelsea and Man United. He works for the club. 63 million. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Once it happens, we don't have to play in a Club World Cup and then a Europe next season. 1 game a week. Saints can't finish lower than 6th. What else? Bro, so many players have come United and then flopped. Once the player signs and plays 10 games, then I'll decide. Then I'll decide if I like the player or not. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Oh, mobile thief. Mobile thieves. Shit, you'll never see shit like this in Marrakesh, bro. You'll never ever see shit like this in Marrakesh. And now he starts running. Oh, man, I feel for him, man. Big up, Jason. We need signings. You're telling me. Bro, I don't even understand phone thieves. Like, what did they do with the phone? Because surely you can't do much with the phone, bro. Especially iPhones now. Scouting revolution is on. Christopher Favell is here. Man United have cut their scouting team to 10 first team scouts from over 100. And Vivel is leading the way to fix years of bad transfer decision. As director of recruitment, Vivel using a smart data-driven... Oh, fucking... Who's this fan? Amorim's best pal. These accounts, bro. Mujamil, Mujibur, Rashid, you know, Rafid. These are the people running these accounts, bro. Why not have just a normal account with your face, bro? Why not just be human? Why you gotta do all this shit, bro, for a faceless, like Amorim's best pal, and you want me to, and he's got freaking 8,500 other weirdos following him. It's just mad. I find this shit so mad, bro. And they go so much detail. They dedicate, these faceless accounts dedicate their life. I actually came across a post, yeah, of a faceless account coming out as a mad guy. Came out as like he's a mad guy, a mad person or something. I just find it mad. If I see a faceless account that are doing what? He's not shaving his armpit hair. What the fuck? If I see a faceless account, yeah, giving tactical shit, I just ignore it, bro. 60 mil. It's a lot of money, bro. 60 mil is a lot of money, bro. Is a lot of money. Anyways, I seen a clip of Lee Gunner cooking Ben Jacobs as well. It was mad. I understand Man United have improved off him. Talks accelerated in the past few days and will continue. Oh my days, it's taking too long, bro. Man, them have signed Cherky. They, you know, other teams have signed in Wirtz, Frimpong, so many other, and we're here just dilly-dallying. 60 million is too much. 60 mil is too much in my opinion. I don't know. 60 mil is too much, bro. Too much. But yeah, anyways, I'll be live again every day. So we'll get it cracking, bro. We will get it cracking. But I thought I'd just do a quick. They ship and sell the phone to China. I never knew that. I just thought I'd do a quick catch up with you guys. And yeah, marathon stream landing this week. We're gonna be live soon. All right, people. Peace, love, and guidance. Take care, and I'll catch you.